The marathon is one of the most iconic and grueling events in the world of sports, captivating athletes and spectators alike for over many a century. Its history is steeped in myth and legend, and its origin story, etymology, significance in the Olympics, and the emergence of modern-day legends make for a fascinating journey through time. The marathon event, originally standardized as a 42.195 kilometer, 26.2 mile race, has given rise to several variants and adaptations over the years. These variations cater to different preferences, abilities, and terrains. Here are some of the notable variants of the marathon event. Standard Road Marathon. The traditional and most common form of the marathon is a road race covering a distance of 42.195 kilometers, 26.2 miles. These races are held on paved or asphalt roads, and they attract a wide range of participants, from elite athletes to recreational runners. Olympic Marathon. The Olympic Marathon is the standard 42.195 kilometer race held as part of the Summer Olympics. It follows the same distance and regulations as the traditional road marathon and is one of the most prestigious events in the Olympic Games. Trail Marathon. Trail marathons are held on rugged and natural terrain, such as mountain trails, forests, and wilderness areas. These races often involve significant elevation changes and technical challenges, adding an extra layer of difficulty to the marathon distance. Ultramarathon. Ultramarathons are races that exceed the standard marathon distance of 42.195 kilometers. They can range from 50 kilometers, 31 miles, to several hundred kilometers in length, testing the endurance and stamina of participants. Common ultramarathon distances include 50 km, 100 km, 50 miles, and 100 miles. Ultramarathon trail races. Combining the challenges of ultramarathons with trail running, these races take place on challenging natural terrain, often in remote and picturesque locations. Participants in ultramarathon trail races can experience varying terrain, unpredictable weather, and extreme elevation changes. Relay marathons. Relay marathons involve teams of runners who take turns completing segments of the marathon distance. The most famous relay marathon is the Hood to Coast Relay in Oregon, USA, where teams of 12 runners cover approximately 199 miles in a relay format. Night marathons. Night marathons are typically held in the evening or at night, offering a unique running experience under the stars or city lights. These races often have illuminated courses and create a different atmosphere compared to daytime events. Virtual marathons. In recent years, virtual marathons have gained popularity, allowing participants to complete the marathon distance on their own, in their chosen location and time frame. Participants log their miles using GPS technology and receive medals or certificates upon completion. Fun runs and themed marathons. Some marathons are organized purely for enjoyment, with fun themes and costumes. These events often prioritize camaraderie and community engagement over competitive racing. Wheelchair marathons. Wheelchair marathons are adapted versions of the marathon for athletes with disabilities. These races follow the same distance but are specifically designed for participants using racing wheelchairs. Wheelchair and handcycle marathons. In addition to wheelchair marathons, there are events specifically for handcycle athletes, who use hand-powered bicycles. These races promote inclusivity in endurance sports. Charity marathons. Many marathons partner with charitable organizations, allowing participants to run for a cause and raise funds for various charities and social initiatives. Each variant of the marathon event offers a unique experience and set of challenges, attracting a diverse range of runners with different interests and abilities. Whether it's the rugged trails of a trail marathon, the grueling ultra-marathon distances, or the camaraderie of a relay race, there is a marathon variant for everyone to explore and enjoy. Origin and mythical beginnings. The marathon's roots can be traced back to ancient Greece, specifically to a legendary event during the Battle of Marathon in 490 BCE. The Persian Empire, led by King Darius I, sought to expand its territories by invading Greece. The Greeks, led by a coalition of city-states, including Athens, found themselves facing the formidable Persian army on the plains of Marathon, just northeast of Athens. The Athenians, heavily outnumbered and desperate for help, sent a messenger named Phidippides, or Philippides in some accounts, to Sparta, over 150 miles away, to request assistance. According to the ancient historian Herodotus, Phytopides miraculously covered the distance in just 2 days, seeking Spartan aid. Although the Spartans agreed to help, they couldn't march immediately, so Phytopides had to return to Athens. The epic journey continued as Phytopides raced back to Athens, covering the distance in record time, arriving on the battlefield to deliver the message of Spartan aid. Following the Athenians' stunning victory against the Persians, Phytopides is believed to have run back to Athens once more, this time to announce their triumph. Exhausted and overwhelmed, he uttered the word, "Nenekekamen," we have won, and collapsed, dying shortly after. The etymology of marathon. The term marathon itself is derived from the legend of Phytopides' run. In 1896, when the first modern Olympic Games were held in Athens, organizers decided to commemorate this heroic feat by introducing a long-distance foot race from the Marathon Bridge to the Olympic Stadium in Athens, a distance of approximately 24.8 miles, 40 kilometers. This distance was later standardized as the marathon distance for future competitions. Significance in the Olympics and popular championships. Since its introduction at the 1896 Olympics, the marathon has become one of the marquee events in the Games and has been a source of inspiration for athletes worldwide. The event gained international prominence when Spyridon Lewis, a Greek runner, won the first Olympic marathon, forever cementing its status as a symbol of endurance and national pride. Modern-day legends. As the marathon has continued to evolve, modern-day legends have emerged, leaving an indelible mark on the sport. Eliud Kipchoge. Hailing from Kenya, Kipchoge is widely considered one of the greatest marathon runners in history. In 2019, he made history by becoming the first person to run a marathon in under 2 hours, accomplishing the feat in Vienna, Austria. His remarkable achievements and consistency in major marathons have solidified his status as a legend in the sport. Haile Gebrselassie. The Ethiopian long-distance running sensation dominated the marathon scene in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Gebrselassie set numerous world records and won 2 Olympic gold medals in the 10,000 meters. His transition to the marathon distance brought him further success, earning him legendary status in the sport. Paula Radcliffe. Radcliffe, a British long-distance runner, is celebrated as one of the greatest female marathon runners of all time. She set the women's world record for the marathon in 2003 with a remarkable time of 2 hours 15 minutes and 25 seconds, a record that stood for over 16 years. Her achievements have inspired countless female athletes to pursue excellence in the marathon. 19th and 20th century legends. In addition to modern-day legends, the 19th and 20th centuries also saw the rise of iconic marathon runners. Dorando Pietri, the Italian runner, is remembered for his dramatic finish at the 1908 Olympic Marathon in London. Exhausted and disoriented, he was helped across the finish line by officials, leading to his disqualification. However, his spirit and determination became a symbol of the marathon's challenges and resilience. Emil Zatopek, the Czech long-distance runner, dominated the 1952 Helsinki Olympics, winning the marathon and setting an Olympic record. Zatopek's incredible achievements, including his famous smile while racing, endeared him to fans worldwide. Conclusion. The marathon is more than just a race, it's a journey through history, mythology, and human resilience. Originating from the legendary run of Phytopides at the Battle of Marathon, this enduring event has evolved into a global phenomenon, captivating the hearts of athletes and spectators alike. As the marathon continues to inspire individuals to push their limits and strive for greatness, it remains a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. The modern-day legends who have conquered its challenges only add to its storied history.